Oh, what, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
What about, how long has it been since you've been playing your harmonica?
it's been about 20 years.
How old were you though when you played it? When you first learned how?
Oh, first I learned how?
Yeah, how'd you learn how?
I was second and after my daddy and my brother were playing the fiddle.
Your father played?
Yeah, and I guess I was about 12 years old, 13. I've been playing a good while. I used to play on WGGA, you know, till I lost my teeth.
About what year did you play on WGGA?
About 1950, I believe it was.
Did you play very long?
Well, I played 30 minutes a day. After I get off from work, I played, I guess, about a year and a half.
How'd you start that?
Well, this fellas heard me blowing one time there at the mill, and he said, well, you ought to be on WGGA. And I said to him, I said, well, he wouldn't want me over there, surely. And he said, yeah. I said, I would. I said, I got half interest in it. And I said, well, I'll come over sometime and blow for you. And so I did, and that's the reason why I was blowing before.
And you didn't study music at all? You just picked it up?
Just picked it up.
Of all your brothers and sisters, now you said your father played the harmonica?
No.
What did he play?
Fiddle.
Oh, he played the fiddle. Did anybody else play the harmonica?
Well, I had a sister who played harmonica, but my brothers all pick a guitar or banjo or play a fiddle. Noah, he played fiddle.
And Grandpa, now he played a
fiddle.
A fiddle. Okay.
And he had a straw. He'd put between his fingers and beat when Noah was playing the fiddle, he'd beat on the strings and makes it strings go different. Boy, it was pretty music when it's that way.
Oh, I bet it was.
And we'd go to parties, you know, and Noah would play for the party, and Paul would beat straws, you know, make it sound different. And he put rattlesnake rattlers in it and make it sound different.
Well, what about grandmother? Did she play any kind of music?
No, she never did. She'd sit around and look at them and listen.
Yeah. I remember when we all were real small, you know, you would play your harmonica a lot for us. Yeah. It was really intriguing. Yeah. And I noticed Bill Ray now, he's picked up the guitar. He can play guitar. I think that's the only one of you kids that can play music, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a note.
I know it's been a long time since you played your harmonica, especially since you've got false teeth. But I was wondering if you could play a few notes so we can get it on the camera here so everybody can see it.
Well, I wouldn't mind playing a piece too, you know. Let me get it on there.
All right, we'll let you get ready for it then, and we'll have some good music for you to play for us.
Okay. Here to go now.
That was good. Now what's the next one?
I might play Lost John. I better quit, I guess. It makes my ears hurt.
Okay.
It's to be Lost John. This is the Baptist Church, Zion's, where my grandfather and my grandmother and my father and my mother's buried. We visited today, and I brought my daughter over here to talk to her about it. It's a big cemetery, and it's awful hot out here now. We can't stay too long, but I thought I'd talk to you and tell you about it, what we were visiting it for. She's wanting to know where her great-grandfather's buried, and her great-grandmother, and her grandfather and grandmother, and some of her uncles buried here, and most all my uncles and aunts and all was buried here too. It's a big cemetery, and they've been, a lot of them buried a long time ago, and some of them just recently. And so I thought I'd talk to you and tell you about what we are visiting it for. And it's so hot out here, I guess I'd better close up a little while.
Don't tell about this is your grandfather. That's what you said.
What?
That's your grandfather.
Yeah, this is my grandfather, Joseph A. Stevens. He was born April the 13th, 1912. 18 and 12, and died September the 13th, 1926.
Okay, now your grandmother.
And my grandmother, she was born May the 9th, 1844, and died the 7th of October, 1931. That's been a pretty good while ago.
Now who's this?
And that's one of the daughters, Etta Stevens. She was born 1885, died 1965. This is my father, my daughter's grandfather, Joe W. Stevens, born 1873, died 1935. And this is my mother's grave, Levy E. Stevens, born 1874, died 1954. That was my father and mother.
Daddy, can you tell me, now this is about your grandmother and grandfather. Did they, were they born in this country, or where did they originate from?
Yeah, they was born in this country, but it's above Gainesville, up in the mountain part. They was born and raised up there, and then came down in Hall County. Yeah.
Okay, do you think it was around Blairsville or somewhere like
Somewhere
that?
around there, yeah.
Okay. Let's see, can I think of anything else? Now, you said your brothers and some of your brothers and your sisters is buried out here.
Yeah, buried here, and all my uncles and my aunts and all buried here, and my grandfather and grandmother. Each one of them was buried here.
Okay.
And the Stevens.
I'm going to try to give directions how to get here. Off of the old Atlanta Highway next to the Blackshear Place there at the red light, you take a left onto Highway 53, and you go till you cross 85. When you cross 85, you take the road to the left, which is called Zion Road, and it's not even a half a mile out the road. You'll see the church. It's a red brick church right now. It'll be on the left, and you'll find grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, and grandfather, and some of my daddy's brothers and sisters here, if anybody's trying to find it. We hope you enjoyed this interview, and I'm sure we're going to be doing some more interviews in days to come. Thank you for being with us. And you can, yes, and I forgot to tell you that all the graves are located in Braselton, Georgia.
The last church we visited was Zion Baptist Church in Brownston, Georgia. Now we're at Zion Hill Baptist Church between Flower Branch and Oakwood. And this is my father. You can get to Zion Hill Baptist Church coming down Highway 13, Old Atlanta Highway, going toward Flower Branch.
This is Clarence Stevens. I'm going to tell you about my wife, Amanda Lou Stevens. She was born 1923 and died September 1966. And my son, Clarence Jr., he's my first son, second kid of mine, Manilou's. He's buried here beside of my wife. What else? We have videoed on this tape for our great-grandkids, where they'll know the background of where they come from. That's why we are doing all of this, where they'll understand. So that's all.